You have to engage with the federations. You have to engage with the embassy if it's critical and it's necessary.
Yes, it's time to serve God, man, and country. Everyone so see say near the latest update in the bro na enra and Honorable Minister Kofi Adams area mu the Ghana Football Association akache eno mo koye first meeting national suma me say Honorable Korea mu no Ket Okreku na oye absent. Vice President for the FA na ono so absent. Na after incommodie no na Honorable ensem kakra eto dwa efa meeting ho ene bosha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asha Honorable ye de enkomo no eba na wonya bi etie na enkomo no aye kama ye bebo ramu ewa abronte ni din ede kama din Sulemana na abronte sese ye kompaibo bi anase ye bompai a yen kai no esan se pressure eda ne so din na nam so ama kama din Sulemana abronte no chese pressure ababeto ne so yi mi ramu na de enkomo no ababe som all platform we so Antoine Salam Semenyo abronte no ababe di enkomo ede afa just expectations ahodo a Blasters fans no eya na ye expect ede free fans no ho ni nyina Semenyo ababe di enkomo ede afa ho a ye be wuramu ni edi enkomo akra ede free honom na abusua sesei wuramu a Mr. Osai Palmer, yes, Wilfred Osai Palmer wabedi enkomo na obekaya way back 2022 FIFA World Cup abroad anything ede Joseph Princeton no ayab GFA for no together with the head coach yeyi abroad no every squad list ni mu na dientia yeyi ni free mu no opene ni din ede Mr. Wilfred Osai Palmer what is that enkomodie na ababeto bontia chese utim say every one there omo ne wo asem pa dia se ye be feel player and as a player bi eye good ni a link no to football person bi a ekwan be fa so yi ni din free mu abusua ebeje wonsam ni nyina no Mr. Wilfred Osai Palmer ebonkomo ede fa ho a ye de fa sports link Ghana so ne the latest no ede amount na abusua sesei die AC ewo Ghana ha no the same thing and I say AC ewo Mali na former Malian player opene ni din ade Adama Koulibaly wababedi enkomo na ne enkomo ne de abusa wuti se de AC wo Ghana ha no the same thing and a Mali for no AFC me the duties no eba be somo na wonya bi etie na enkomo no aye kama so stick and stay jengwa munye fa latest ni nya no emra emerson all platform we so na before see be ram honorable nsem a okan ye after GFA meeting no yeni sa enkomo we enfan free abronte ni din ede kama din Sulemana na abronte no obekaya na osinaka in the French league animu precisely na obo adwuma headmaster René na abronte no na adwuma na obo no na ewoso ye na eno nam so ema Southampton etabiri around 22 million pounds ede kopeja abronte no ebe pm ewo chese England na reporter Eban chese abronte since Southampton ede sesika no ebe fa no say pressure eda no so ye papa opo game na wanhye goal wanye assist anase Southampton team no elusia na pressure eda abronte no so esansa eyana fans no ebuafu ni nyina eye record signing a omo signing abronte from Star René ema ne be pm ede mo Southampton ti o say ne de pressure de eyana ebita no so papa na abronte ebon command no say ever since I got here there is always been a big pressure on me. Sometimes I feel like I play quite well, but if the team doesn't win, I don't score and I don't assist, I haven't fulfilled my task as a striker or as a winger. It's still not enough because I'm regarded as a transfer record and I should always be the one doing everything to get a club where it needs to be. It's come out in and I just say Southampton bobo call omobo game na wanhye go wanye assist and I say enema ankoye anfama Southampton na ehani ye papa esanse fans no expectation e was ro na sika o be fan no from Star René no na e was ro enu nti no eno e the pressure ababeto ne so ya enye asemketo enu nti abusia sports link Ghana ye de ye betu abrata ne fo se o ma pressure na emra form na ono ankasa no ommo ne board de obetima ye bia no ommo ma onfa pressure bia ento no so ni nyina e kan bi na ya na o commit mistakes e de e honom and now no me beka cho say Avangerich ye manager for Southampton e beka chance abrante no ye can ball pa come on din e good but ni decision making the final product no e na akwakoye something which is there it way e ade a ni nyina no e ma pressure e beto abrante no so nti abusua ye nyina ye ntu abrante no fo e comment section ho na bibibia enye kama na ye monwura mu e wa abrante ni tin e de Antoine Salam Semenyo Na abrante na hokodi komo se hwe Ghana kasa wo ye player na wo si akan Edma Blasters na eya na emu eden esanse fans no expectation e wo soro papa na ono obeka se Ghana ekobo game editia Uruguay na sa game no na osanka Ghana epic victory na so unfortunate incident eko happen ama Ghana efrimu na osesa niam ni nyina no eya ade a players no playing body no eya na help papa na ono obeka se Ghana team na kasa ne fans no say Ghana ni anase ordinary Ghanaian obe feel happy in the course of the day ni nyina no eya na determine by performance of Blasters players no yakwa tournament na enima koyi uza Ghana for obi bia ede no aye kama na abonte semenyo edin komo no say her pressure it felt like pressure. To be honest, there is a lot of pressure from the fans that we've got a good team and we've got to do well. I agree with them, a very good team, so there is a lot of pressure behind it. I think we need to beat Uruguay to get through. Obviously, we lost. It was just frustrating. You look into the stands, all the fans were frustrated, angry, cursing at everyone, and that's just the country in a nutshell. They just love football. Their week is determined on how well we do. It is semenyo and a Ghana enima ekoya ya na ye na ankoye pe ekwaje kekere na chese Ghana for ebuafu esanse Ghana for edo football na ono no eya na enwonwa sa Blasters Ghana ye wo chese top players now so yakọ tournament na enima akwaje kekeleke e de amaye ni nyina no eya de a eya na etete ordinary Ghanaians ni ye pa etesemenyo enkoma wode pa ye eno no na awusa before se bewra mu Hon.Kofi Adams se mo de to dwa no jenwra mu Mali na former Malian player opinion ni din ede Adama Coulibaly na se hwe the AC wo Ghana ha no the same thing na AC Mali hono na Mali ankasa no omo football no omo the politics sem awurawura mu je enipa bi omo occupy positions ahodo wo efe hono na so omo nya football people omo ni any knowledge about football. Je the football other politics and the politicians and other that positions bi ano a omo nya hwe na Mali football no say na openi no Coulibaly edin komo no say it's simple. They have to put the right men in the right place. It's a country where everything is political. Malian football is run by people who have no place in this sport. They don't know it. In other countries, they understood football is run by former footballers. The top level has rules. You have to know them. In our country, everything is political. It's very complicated and delicate in Mali. It's say, Osha Ghana Hanoma, ye Ghana had your football no as a football people nsa. And so anima enkoye. And urom Malia, Adama Coulibaly so say, hono, ye the positions ama politicians. And almost so football. Nti abusia say what is it? Just an African country there a babo bossem ball home to ye dia. E mu aye den ama ye papa enema enkoye. E dey say ne there the AC or Ghana no the same thing and it happen e wo Mali. But idea e one say Ghana ha no football people and that football na no eso nima enkoye. And say Ghana ha no ye so free politicians say omumom na emra emesom na ye football enkoye of which uram Mali for so no politicians ni mom na occupy sa position no pa anyone so nya dey enkoye enti say ni dey African kasa dey ye hia redeemer ba be redeem ye na bibi aye dey akoso eti eno so aye ensenwa etodwa honom na abusan yenwa mu na yenkoti Hon.Kofi Adams after say on GFA eye meeting wie ye ne nsem odi tudwa na ne nsem no baba ye mede ene say was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ahye ne bo say alternative wo bibia mu ade bia ese honorable eye ema yem football yem Blasters yem sports etim ejina brand no wo say honorable anasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama amana assurance say alternative onye yenkoni nkoti honorable nsema odi tudwa.
We've had engagements. If you observe, when I was receiving the scroll, we communicated a little more than he did. He was just telling me what it is that he knows is there and the kind of support that he's going to give me 24/7. And so we know what it is. Myself I have assessed and analyzed the sports and recreational industry, and I know what it is.
What is it that the president knows is that the sports ministry?
Well, you all know that sports have been underfunded. So infrastructure has been poor. There's been a lot of complaints of corruption and what have you. Ghanaians are not happy about what we've done to the other sports. Even in terms of football, we have focused more on just the Black Stars. And so there's a lot to be done in that area. Sports bring joy. Sports is big investment. It grows GDP in many other countries. And so we're going to do that and going to make sure that Ghana gets back to its position on the continent and beyond.
There's a travel ban, and we know sports, you do a lot of these trips and all that. How does this ban come to you?
Well, it's not a ban. I think it's restrictive travel, that only critical travel. So if sports demands that you have to travel, that's critical travel.
Would it be a priority for you?
Traveling?
Yeah.
Well, if you have to, you have to. You have to engage with the federations, you have to engage with the embassies both here and out to be able to draw in support for your country. So if it's critical and it's necessary, you would have to travel.
Fantastic. So honorable and HSA president of the land. They say alternative will be BM. It's resetting it there. They say Asha say or GF honey dear busunya. Na je se bibi bia betimi akoye eno so ne ensem a efri Hon.Kofi Kofi Adams akache eba na ewuso ye ni sa enkomo we opane ne din e de Mr. Wilfred Osei Palmer e na dia ba beto dwa se hwe yemfo yani enko achi ni yenhwe 2022 World Cup abroja ne din e de Joseph Pensto wo hwe ya squad list ne yini din firi mu mpanimfo antimi ama proper explanation as to the reason ti abroja ne yini din efiri mu samre na abroja ne sinaka Edmar Genk no na onyanwura mu ewo MLS ni mu eti samra na abrante no na ehu behia paasa enka World Cup no kobi nanso GF fo no eyi ni din efiri mu yenkotie dienje a yeyi abrante no efiri mu ene how a link to Mr. Wilfred Osei Palmer yenkoni nkotie mra.
Joseph Pento's exclusion at the World Cup, was it because of you?
Yeah, certainly, because Joseph Pento had gone to Genk with the agreement that should there be any onward transfer, Palmer will be entitled to 10% of the onward transfer. So that particular clause must be fought against. When Joseph Pensi gains the needed platform to expose himself for him to get the market or the transfer, Palmer will gain out of it. So let's derail the process. That is how come it was done.
So because he's your son or your boy,
it's my boy.
That's why he was denied a chance at the World Cup.
You have to fight him. Because you see, Fifi, statistics in modern football is very important. All the statistical and the trend analysis pointed out those players who should be selected from Ghana to go for the World Cup. And one of them with the strongest stars was Joseph Penso when he was playing for Genk. But yet he was denied. So I asked the coach, you said you are selecting these players based on performance. If it's based on performance, then the statistics within football world does not support your selection. Because some analysts called to, ask, why would you drop such a player? They asked. So the computers were made wrong by the technical team and the FA. Immediately after the World Cup, Joseph Pensi is now fit to play
in the qualifiers.
Fantastic. So en several ena busia wunya bia wutie ye no wuti se Ghana ha ne de obi ne won ka ebeye den ebeye won wasep se ye link player bi to you a ye be friend national team ne mu Abusua Ghana ha ne de ebe din ebe ye so ebe che eti wei eye ensem hodo a ene ye bobo ano na ye de besomu oman konkono Ghana eni ewiase nyina abusua bidin e de Kobi ana obitimi afrem Kobi finest mesre sports link extra ko subscribe mami abusua bibie channel ni nyina banya subscriber ba kope eti mesre o sports link Ghana so a say remu o sports link extra na subscribe mami because e hono ye the local news ene de eko de ebabia no ye de gum e honom na bibia akoye bidin e de Kobi biemu esabehia